The Broadway Lions Club presents the 2024 Broadway Christmas Parade. Brought to you by DeLambert Stone Attorneys at Law, Jessica Wheeler and Sanford Remax, and Pop Heaven Gourmet Popcorn and Sweet Shop.
I want to welcome everyone to the annual Broadway Lions Club Christmas Parade in downtown Broadway. I want to thank the Lions Club for all their hard work in putting on the parade each and every year, and hope everyone who comes out has a good time and enjoys the parade. Thank you for visiting Broadway.
Welcome to the 2024 Broadway Christmas Parade. I am Jessica Wheeler of Remax Real Estate Service.
And I am Bobby Sharp with Pop Heaven Gourmet Popcorn and Sweet Shop right here in downtown Broadway.
And up front, we've got the Broadway Police Department, followed by Chief Gunter and Sheriff Estes of Lee County. They had some of their furry officers with them this year. That was nice. The kids loved that.
Their extra patrol through the day.
That's right. That's right.
And it is a little chilly on this December day.
It's the wind. It's the wind. We have perfect seating here next to Pop Heaven. Thank you for that. But we are kind of in the shade. But we're making it work.
But
we're making it work.
It's December and Christmas. It's supposed to be chilly.
That's it. That's it.
And so next we have the Lee County, the Lee Senior High School coming through.
With their color guard. And also the Grand Marshal of today's parade, Mr. Craig Buchanan.
He has been the Public Water Director in Broadway for over 40 years. He is born and raised here in Broadway, so a local, never left the town.
He graduated with the last graduating class of Broadway High School in 1977.
Just a couple of years ago. That was
That's
actually
right.
the year I was born, and they were picking on me this morning saying that I was old, and they said, well, he's a little bit older, so.
Oh, goodness.
And now we have the best Mexican restaurant around anywhere, Los Churros coming through.
Directly across the street from Pop Heaven in Broadway.
And something they have most people don't know is steak fries
Ooh.
that they have just started doing, and it is my favorite.
Delicious.
It is so good.
Followed by these lovely ladies, Western Harnett High School. Looks like marching band and cheerleaders.
And they're blue and red.
That's right. And they're bundled up. Smart folks.
Very festive. That is my school that I graduated from.
Okay. All right. Sounded great. And, of course, they've got their equipment pullers behind them.
Just in case, right?
That's right. Who are blocking the wind for the Lee Regional Fair pageant queens.
And they are escorted in some beautiful cars coming through.
Goodness, yes. They had the hookup somewhere.
Yeah. A little chilly for a convertible today, but still.
That's right. It's necessary. They're bundled up. They've got their extra layered blankets.
Getting ready for a career with a lot of pageants.
That's right. We got a Wilkinson Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC coming through.
And I actually just visited them a couple weeks ago and got a vehicle from them.
Oh,
And a
nice.
great experience with them.
It was
Great
a
people.
red Corvette, wasn't it?
Woo, I wish. It wouldn't quite pull our concession trailer with it.
Well,
Maybe next year.
duty
My wife needs
calls.
a car.
There you go. Miss Lee Regional Fair coming through. And a fairly new business to Broadway, new this year, Broadway Family Pharmacy.
Opened not long ago, just a few months ago, and it was awesome to have them to come to Broadway. Opened one of our new businesses open in here local.
Nice. Not important, but I was actually a pharmacy technician before a real estate agent
Well, that's a big change.
for 15 years. So I love a family pharmacy. Love it.
So you went from being in one place all day to several places.
Yes,
several
all
days.
over the place. Friendship Lodge,
Merry
number
Christmas.
763. And Eisenhower Pest Control, your hometown pest professionals. And they have got a loud little festive individual on their float. That's nice. And then, of course, Sanford Elks Club.
They have reefs on their truck, on the tires.
On the wheels. That's
Very
nice.
cool.
Elroy the Elk. And Lee Associates Commercial Real Estate coming through. Followed by Commissioner Mark Lovick. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas.
In the warm ride with the
That's
heat
right.
going.
That's right. And Carolina Veterinary Hospital coming through with their wagon passenger. She's not sure about this. She's not sure.
At least she didn't have to walk.
That's right.
And they have a pretty tree that they have done.
Yes, yes.
And a pretty puppy.
Uh-huh.
Pint-sized pasture is the next one's coming up.
Very nice.
A great family.
Yes.
And if you have never visited one of their farm days, they have a wonderful event there with a lot of animals that you get to get near. A lot of unique animals you've never seen before. They really do a lot of good stuff there.
They brought a couple with them. Followed by Wheels of the Past Car Club. Now this is where I get tripped up every year. Bobby's going to help me. He's
gonna
going to
try.
get all of these cars right.
Woo.
Every single one.
This is like a Camaro, an older Camaro. My dream car.
Nice. I'll take that one. It's an SS Camaro
There you go.
because it says it on the front. And again, 57 Chevy
That was an
right
easy
on
one
the
to see.
front.
That always helps.
It's a beautiful car.
It is. They look showroom floor, like they just come out
That's
of the showroom.
That's it. I bet some of them did. I don't think these are these guys' daily drivers. Although I did run into one the other day with a car this old and fancy, and he said, "This is my daily driver. I drive it every day." Really? Yep.
It'd probably be better than most of them now, too.
As he says. He says. Blazer. We don't see that very often.
You don't see them much anymore.
No, very
and that
nice.
thing is sharp.
Whoa. What do we have
See-
here?
That is either a Firebird or a Camaro.
We're going to have to look at the back as it goes through.
It sounds good.
We got a couple of ladies in the orange truck.
And a couple of Chevys. Another convertible Chevrolet with a young lady driving.
Nice.
and a bug. You don't see those much anymore either.
You don't. My grandfather owned a Volkswagen repair shop in Fayetteville for many, many years. So my mom, that was her first car,
Was a Bug.
Volkswagen Bug. That's it.
I've never rode in one. I've always wanted to, just to say I have.
They're teeny tiny.
Yes.
They're like the smart car of the past, I guess. And we've got Broadway Baptist Church coming through wishing peace on earth. That's a beautiful float. They put
It sure
tons
is.
of work into that.
Merry Christmas.
So nice. That's right.
And Nissan of Sanford coming through with some pretty new cars.
Okay.
This one just looks fast.
You know, I think that's the 350Z. I think they're bringing it back.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
they haven't been around in a while.
No, but it was like the sports car of my day. Anyway,
Absolutely.
wasn't that long ago.
Just a year or so ago.
Whew, he's cold. Goodness, is he cold? Classic Nissan, not to be overshadowed by these fire trucks behind him. Merry Christmas.
Always love watching the fire trucks come through.
That's right. They love it. These guys, you know, most of them are volunteers, and they love things like this. Out where I live in Anderson Creek, the fire department, they go through the neighborhoods, they bring Santa, they pass out candy, and that is the case most of the time.
Yes. And so thankful for what they do.
That's right. Cape Fear Rural Fire Department up front.
And that is our local Broadway Fire Department right here in Broadway.
Their horns do work,
Yes, they do.
in case anybody needed to know.
Boone Trail is the next one coming through. They have a lot of people up top waiting.
That's right. Lots of people. Looks like some family and friends. They might be little tiny volunteers. I'm not sure. Merry Christmas. Boone Trail Fire Department and EMS.
And Forever Clean, they have really come on the scene the last couple of years. I don't think they were in the parade last year.
No, I don't think they were. And these guys, they do lots and lots of different things. So I think of course, you can rent dumpsters, right? Rent the porta potties.
Anything and everything. One-stop shop.
That's right. We need it for sure.
They got Oscar the Grouch and the trash can in the back.
Very nice. Christmas tree. Portable toilets and dumpster rentals. If you ever have a large group, you know, your wife will clean the house all day because she don't want anybody in her house. Rent the porta potty, and there's no reason.
There you
no
go.
reason for them to go in the house.
Keep them outside.
We got the Grinch and Rudolph. Uh-oh, the Grinch he's very Grinchy. Forever Clean.
And another thing I always love, the old classic tractors coming through.
Yep.
And this is the Sea Cape, I'm assuming Cape Fear Tractor Club in Lillington.
It's wild to see how far tractors have come.
Yes.
From these ones up front to the ones that are, you know, the size of your storefront.
Yes.
That they use out in the big commercial field work.
So as they come through and we have a little break, I'll tell you something, an event that we were a part of this year. A lot of people don't know about it. It's in Carthage, and it's called 100 Plus Years in Progress.
Oh.
And they have 2 roads. So these people live there, and they have on both sides of the road where they live an antique tractor collection.
Okay.
From steam tractors, all kinds of neat stuff. And they do it the first weekend of November every
Okay.
year. First, we had found out about it, and they the newest thing I seen there was from the 1960.
The newest
The
thing.
newest.
Wow.
Everything there was late 1800s, early 1900s. Very old. Very
Wow.
old. Very
Wow.
neat. Very neat.
Very impressive.
So we actually have a couple of Pop Heaven employees here that are going to join us here for a few minutes while we have a quick break. We have Sophia Scott and we have Miss Lily Curran here. Going to give
There
them
we
a
go.
microphone. How are y'all doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good. Are y'all enjoying the parade?
Yes, we are.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Very chilly. And both of these young ladies are local to Broadway. They both live right here in Broadway. They both graduated from Lee Senior last year. So, and they're in college.
Yep.
So how do y'all like working Pop Heaven?
You know, the past 2.5 years, it's been great.
Good.
I love it, and I'm not going anywhere until I move away.
Well, there's sort of some perks, right? You get to try the new popcorn.
You get to try
Oh,
it.
goodness.
Yep. Quality control.
What is y'all's favorite popcorn?
I have to say the extra buttery caramel.
Extra buttery
Ooh.
caramel.
I would say the dill pickle.
The dill pickle.
Well, guys, we're going to get overshadowed here for just a minute by these Sudan Dunn clowns. If we don't pay them some attention, we'll come right back to it.
Y'all can get out and dance with them if y'all
There
like
you go, yeah.
If I could, I would, but no.
I had a lady tell me earlier she come just to see them today.
They're wonderful.
Yes.
They are wonderful. Oh, we've got a can of beans here.
Do we have any candy or
Candy?
anything for
Do
them?
we have anything? Oh, those guys are good. They are just fantastic. And then we've got Cameron Grove AME Zion Church. Merry Christmas. That's a beautiful float.
It sure is. So these girls want us to do a float next year, so hopefully Pop Heaven will have one next year.
That'll be exciting. Yeah, you guys should toss out little bags of popcorn.
The sample bag.
Yes.
There you go.
Perfect.
So next is the Western Hornet ROTC alumni coming through.
All right. Oh.
Oh, I hear band. That's my favorite part. All right, well, y'all have fun, Bobby.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all for coming to see us.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And coming up here in the 2019, actually, I think they're flipped around. We've got Jonathan Patterson and Matthew Patterson, Ricky Patterson.
Some old cars, some new cars.
That's right. That's good to see. Good to see.
Beautiful Carolina blue Chevrolet truck.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I've asked you before, have you ever come to the parade here before you started doing this?
Never before I hosted it, but I think this is my 4th or 5th year hosting it,
Awesome.
and I love it. If ever I don't host it, I will come.
And I've lived here my whole life and have never come
Really?
until we opened the store and seen it come through. And I love it. We've been to the Sanford Parade, and the Sanford does a great job. And it's at night, but I just love this during the day.
Well, I know that the town of Broadway, and we did this in Sanford also, a lot of the businesses historically would close for the parade.
Right.
But there are certain ones, even here today, that have stayed open. Woodard family is open, and a couple of the other restaurants for people to come because, they shut the streets down.
Right.
Come and eat your lunch. sit and wait for the parade. So
Get
it's
popcorn and
that's-
candy before.
Your store was full.
Yes, yes.
So I'm sure that being open is a big advantage for you
Absolutely.
guys as business owners down here. That's great. I think it's wonderful.
And a lot of people come to see the parade and have never really been to Broadway or been around.
Right.
So we get a lot of new people coming through.
That's right. That's right. We got Southern Lee High School coming through with the marching band. They've had time to get good and warmed up, making the most of their camera time here.
Yeah. I'm always wondering how heavy the drums were when they towed them, because you know that's got to be heavy.
Well, from as far as they have to walk,
Yes.
it gets heavy if it didn't start out that way. And their support team here, marching Cavaliers just behind.
Trail Life Troop coming through. Modern day Boy Scouts, it looks like.
Doing some
And-
chants here.
And girls. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
What a great group.
I think it's a great organization too, where you can learn a lot of neat stuff you might not get to learn out and about.
My 8-year-old has shown interest. They came to her school and did a little presentation, and we try to do one extracurricular at a time.
Right.
We were in the middle of cheerleading for the season, and I said, "Whew, we gotta wait. We gotta wait till cheer's over."
One at a time.
That's it. But we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
It's Homeschoolers of North Carolina.
Nice. Beautiful little tree on their float.
Holly Springs Baptist Church coming through.
Somebody polished up that truck to be
Yes,
here.
they did.
I smell the Armor All. Very nice. Great group of young kids.
Sanford Academy of Gymnastics and Cheer. Bring us some cheer to the holidays.
If you have children that love to jump around and flip, and they're going to do
There
some
you go.
flips. There we go. This is where you take them.
Get energy out so they go home and sleep good.
That's
at night.
right. That's right. Sanford Academy. And this next one's got the music going.
Well, thank you. We got a
Sanford
little gift this morning.
Academy. Very nice. Brought us a little bag of candy.
Broadway Elementary School.
Principal Wendy Perrell saying Merry Christmas from the staff and students. Oh, the teachers are at the student desk. That is super cute. Very cute.
And we're lucky to have the school close by, because when the kids do good and they get out of school, they bring them by to get them a treat.
There you go. That's right. Cub Pack 953 meets Monday evenings at 7 p.m. at Shallow Well Church.
Mount Zion Original Free Will Baptist Church.
Okay.
Love seeing the local churches here in the parade too. Central Carolina Community College. The Cougar in the back.
Very nice.
Central Carolina's really expanded out to a lot of neat classes, new classes they're doing.
Yep. These guys are representing the Emergency Services Training Center at Central Carolina. Followed up by the Pocket Volunteer Fire Department, again with the working horns.
and the lights.
and the firefighters and family.
The little man driving the.
That's right.
Driving.
And we've got Euphronia Presbyterian Church coming through.
Merry Christmas.
Followed by another Girl Scout troop, Troop 2948 out of Sanford, North Carolina. Oh, future bakers. Future Pop Heaven employees.
Cookies coming soon.
Oh, right after everybody starts their diet. I've always wondered why that happens.
Well, they wait just enough time to get everything out
to
of the
throw
house.
us off.
Central Carolina Academy.
Their cheer team coming through. Here we go. We're going to get a little cheer. Whew. These ladies are cold. Their little cheeks and noses are bright red.
So the North Carolina, North State Bombers travel baseball team. And so I think most people know, but we're getting a baseball park, softball park, ballpark here local, and that's going to be really big for the community.
Absolutely.
And these guys are getting to play close by.
Cute, cute, cute.
Lee County High School Marching Band. Yellow Jackets.
Sounding great. We got a tractor in the back doing donuts, I think. Maybe, I don't know.
He was getting bored.
Right, maybe they need to do that.
Merry Christmas.
Now this is the first group I've seen with the drum set like this, the
Yes.
wide one. That I think would be awkward to walk with, but he's doing great.
He is doing a phenomenal job.
Absolutely.
I'm not that coordinated by no means.
Woo, no. And he's still doing the donuts. Still doing it. Careful.
And Oliver Tractor, this is one of the things I've seen where we were at the other week, and you don't see much of these around.
That one's
Old
beautiful.
Oliver.
It looks
is.
like it's been in a barn since the day it was made.
1949.
This is Sandhills Antique Farm Equipment coming through with all these beautiful tractors. Decorated with lights and wreaths and everything for the parade.
A pretty farm all red.
Absolutely. It's amazing how well these really old tractors keep.
Yes.
If you take decent care of them,
If you
just
take
keep them
care of 'em.
under, a shelter and a little maintenance.
And I don't know if you know much about these old Farmer 140s, but they are a huge collection and for gardens.
Oh.
People use them. My dad had one that he used for his gardens.
Okay.
And so some of the businesses through here you were talking about that were new, we were talking about the pharmacy earlier, that was new coming through. So Woodard's is one that has been here for many, many years. I'd say is the best fried chicken around.
I've not had it.
It is phenomenal. And Steven will dunk it in his barbecue sauce after he fries it, and it makes my mouth water every time I talk about it. So good. So good.
Goodness.
Just a great family.
Yes.
But
yes.
besides them, Lisa's Home Furnishing, that is a new store that opened up back in the summertime. She has some really neat home good stuff in there.
Okay.
Magnolia Boutique is another one that has opened up right a couple of doors down from it.
I see them all the time. We got the Pace truck coming through for the Harnett Sudan Racers. These
Here they
guys
come.
are always, there's a whole show every year. Love it. I felt like maybe we were in their space
In
there.
their way. They're having
That's amazing.
too much fun.
Amazing.
Too much fun.
Those little cars are so cool, and you would not believe they're one of those guys. Well, they're all. I mean, when they get out of them, you can't believe that a man that tall will fit in one.
Fit in one of those little cars.
I don't know how they do it, but. Looked like there might have been a dispute going on, like it was an actual race that that was happening. We got the tow trucks behind them. We got one on the hook
One
here.
being towed.
Uh-oh. Somebody broke down.
But yeah, if you're watching for one of the first times in Broadway or local and new to Broadway, come check us out and see what Broadway has to offer.
There's lots and lots to do and see in this little town. It is only once a year, though, that the Sudan Racers are up and down the street. So you have to make it to the parade if you want to see them. But there's still plenty to do. Plenty of shopping, eating. Number 46, he's had a bad day. All right, we got a little break in the parade here. So you were talking about there's a pizza place down here, is there not? Down on the right?
There is, right below us on the right. So a couple of options coming through.
Yep.
Go get a pizza, or so you got pizza, you got Mexican, you've got
Barbecue, fried
barbecue.
chicken.
So you can definitely come through and get something for everybody, like to say.
And no matter what you do, you stop and you get dessert.
That's right. You have to have dessert with any of this food.
But you guys don't only have popcorn. You've got
a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
We have, so just to tell a little bit about it, we have 75 flavors of popcorn, give or take one or two. Right now, we have one called Reindeer Kibble for Christmas with M&Ms.
Oh!
And people goes nuts over it. Love the M&Ms.
Oh, my goodness.
We make about 60 to 80 pounds of fudge a week. It's all kinds of unique flavors. Jelly Bellies by the pound, Taffy by the pound.
That's right. You guys expanded.
We did. And on that side, we've got a bunch of our tins.
Yes.
You can get filled with popcorn for great Christmas presents.
Yep.
Different sports teams. We try to keep about every team that we can get.
Yeah.
Except for Duke. We don't keep Duke. Just Carolina.
Well, note, bring Duke fans, bring your Duke tin with you. I'm sure they'll allow the popcorn in it.
Maybe. No, we do. We actually have a couple of Duke tins too. So we try to support. We try to have a little something for everybody.
Funny story. When I met my boyfriend, a couple of days in, we already really liked each other. And I said, it popped into my head. I said, there's some certain things that will disqualify you immediately.
Yes.
I said, are you a Duke fan? And he, no kidding, pulled his sleeve up. He's got the whole D, the whole big blue, Duke blue. Oh my! Well, we had to make an exception, but we don't see it.
Keeps it covered up, right?
just keep it covered. We have one little ornament he brought with him. We hang it on our tree, but it's hidden. It's in the back.
That is a deal breaker.
That's
in the Carolinas.
right. It could have been. Goodness.
So this is Kelly School of Dance. And one of our employees, Miss Parker Hatch, is right in the front dancing
Oh, so fun. And Kelly's, historically, they have these really bright colored sweatshirts for the parades. But this year, they've got the sequin Black. I love it. Love it. It was really nice even in the Sanford Christmas parade. So cool.
And there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's a really big school.
They're breaking it on down out here. Might as well, or you freeze.
That's right.
Might as well.
You were talking about the Sanford parade, and it was what, in the 30s that
Woo,
night?
I did not realize as we were sitting and talking that when I got up to leave, my legs were numb, completely numb from being out there with that wind. But it was nice. I love the parade at night, and I love this one that it's during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Just two completely different atmospheres.
Spheres.
It's nice. Really nice. Merry Christmas. Kelly School of Dance finishing up. And for the travelers, we've got Sunrise Travel Services coming through with a palm tree.
Makes you want to go somewhere tropic, don't it?
Tropical. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm telling myself we're on a tropical island.
We're next to the beach. It's warm.
Whew. And then right behind them, we've got a truck that's blowing snow. Back to reality.
My wife says that as cold as it is, there's no reason it should not be snowing.
I
We
agree
should
with
have
her.
snow.
I agree with her. Last week, if it were going to be that cold, then we deserve some snow. I hope we
Yes.
get some
We do too.
this
We
year.
do too.
One good one and just gone the next day is fine with me.
So this is the Cameron Boys Camp. I like this this float that they
Their
have.
floats are always so just detailed, intricate.
Yes.
I bet
Merry
these guys
Christmas.
work on these things for months. And we've got Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. I bet that's the name of the car.
Ah,
Miss Sylvia Nunnery.
that is a pretty car
It's
too.
beautiful. And we've got a train off the tracks, but that's okay for the parade. Mr. Rudy Gayton coming through on the train. That is so cool. Broadway, North Carolina, they've named the train Dinky.
And it's got a horn.
A whistle.
A whistle. Sorry.
A whistle. Goodness.
Not quite as loud as the fire trucks,
No,
right?
no.
The old Ford truck.
F-100. Okay.
So yeah, and we also have in our store, we also have a lot of hard to find candies. A lot of neat stuff. Like I said, for Christmas presents, if you don't have a Christmas present yet, you can definitely, we have something for everybody.
So tons of stocking stuffers for sure.
Yes.
I've got a house full of mostly teenagers, and all the pickles. You've got
Yes.
the TikTok stuff. It
Yes.
is in the store. Go to the store and get your stocking stuffers. Definitely.
This is Paradise Zion Church.
Located at 495 Lloyd Stewart Road in Broadway.
Broadway. So stocking stuffers, we have something new that a lot of people don't know anything about is Dubai bars.
Oh, you have?
My wife,
I'm in trouble.
Dawn, is actually making them right here in the store.
Oh, I love it.
She said, I will do it one time a week, and now she's making them 3 times a week.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
have went so well. So if you've not tried it, it is definitely worth trying.
Yes, I'm going to have to go in. And we've got Sandhills Entertainers coming through. DJ with entertainment.
And they
And
sound great.
I've got to tell you, one of these singers is one of my agents, Mr. Corey McCrimmon, here in the
Awesome.
middle of the float.
Would you listen to me?
They sound great. Wonderful.
Sanford Car News Club coming through.
Looking sharp.
They I just recently found out that, and probably most people around here knew, but I didn't. But they put on quite a few shows
Oh.
around here. I think they meet. They used to meet, and I think they still do, at Camelback Brewing. I think they
Okay.
have a drive-through every once in a while. And then back in, I want to say it was September, October, at the Dennis Wicker Center, they put on a huge, huge car show.
Nice.
I think their second year in a row in doing it.
I think they are the biggest group today. There's 20 of these guys and girls.
And it is a little bit of everything. A
Absolutely.
Very mixed multitude.
Absolutely.
Merry Christmas. So I don't know how my wife would get in that truck as tall as it is.
Oh, goodness.
I'd have to put a ladder out for
I
her.
struggle. I struggle. And speaking of your wife, we're not supposed to tell it, but she decorated our table for us.
She did.
We are fancy. We've graduated. We've gone from no table to just whatever we could find.
So now we have
Hold
Christmas
down.
decorations.
I love it. It's wonderful. She says, don't call her to do this. She's got to take it all home and put it back on her dining room table.
Put it right up. So she has told the girls here she decorates every single
beautiful.
room in our house.
I do too.
Every single room.
Oh, I do too. It drives everybody crazy, and it makes me want to pull my hair out for about a week. But then I remember 3 or 4 days ago, I sat down and it came out of my mouth. I said, I love Christmas trees. And everybody looked at me like, what is wrong with you? Oh, goodness.
We have our Christmas party this Monday, so we've been decorating for 2 weeks.
Yes.
And we have to finish this weekend.
Oh,
have
goodness.
to finish.
Beautiful vehicles coming through. Chevy Silverado. Yeah, that's what I told myself. Pulling the plug, everything gets put away in 3 days. That's all you got left. And I sit there, and it's been the source of my stress. And I say, I love Christmas trees.
And everybody just put their hand on her forehead like,
Yes,
oh no.
she's
Oh, no.
crazy.
So a couple of
Crazy.
Mustangs coming through. You don't see these body
The
styles.
Fox
this
bodies.
This has always been my favorite body
Me
style.
too,
of
and that
Mustangs.
color.
Yes.
That color,
They just
my
sound
favorite.
such a unique sound too.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. GTO with the Judge on the front here in the orange.
See many of those either.
Mm-mm. There were quite a few old Silverados in this group. That's nice.
S10,
Yep. Carolina Blue.
Carolina Blue.
Goodness.
And an old Buick that they done, that they
Uh-huh.
made for years. Oh, 2 of them.
That color is really nice, that gray that they've got.
It is. But this is what you expect an older car to look like.
That's right. But you know, they probably worked really hard to get it to look like
To look
that.
like that, yes.
GMC Sierra. We're a GMC family.
Mhm.
My house.
We are too. When we got ready to look for a truck, she said it's got to be a GMC or
Yep,
a Chevy. That's it.
That's what we've all got. Is this a Continental? Followed by Tramway Rural Fire Department. They followed me here.
Ah,
They were in my rearview mirror.
one of their older show trucks, it looks like.
Yeah. And I thought, well, if I don't make it, surely they'll let me through because I've got the fire department behind
There you
me.
go.
And the Sampson County Sudan Roadsters putting on their show. It's tight quarters.
Yes, it is.
Tight quarters. They make it happen. They've got their perfectly coordinated hand signals. I've tried to figure them out. I haven't yet.
Having a clue.
Nope. No idea.
I bet they get good gas mileage though.
Oh, it smells like it.
Yes, it does.
Oh, they got one on the hook too.
Didn't quite make it.
Nope.
And Dips and Dogs is one of our next floats, and they have a ice cream and hot dog place, and they've expanded to a few more items too on their menu, right here, local in Broadway.
They were doing like family style dinner meals. It was like one
Merry
thing.
Christmas.
Looked delicious, and I think they have the milkshakes that are like the
Over the top.
over the top.
Yes.
Yeah, worth the 20-minute drive for me. I can tell you that for sure. For sure. Deep River Volunteer Fire Department.
The next is a Street Savage Car and Truck Club.
They've got some souped up vehicles coming through here. Oh boy, is somebody overheated or something?
Uh-oh.
Oh, the hatch is open on the vehicle. Well, I guess the hatch is supposed to be. I'm not sure.
The second car here we seen come through this morning, and I was admiring it as it come through.
Uh-huh.
It's can't remember what the car exactly was, but they have definitely done a lot of work to it.
Absolutely. Those rims, I'm not good with sizes of rims, but I know that the big dog rolling on that size rims.
They're
taller
big.
than me. That's above
That's-
like my waist height. Merry Christmas. Let's ask
an
him.
old
Let's see if
Ford.
we can ask him. How big are your rims? How big are your rims? How big are your rims? How big are the rims? 28s, he says. 28s. We needed to know.
So when I was growing up, if you had 17s, you were doing something. And now,
28s. Goodness.
and this pretty Corvette coming through, this is some of our customers that come in to see us once a week.
Okay.
Their pride and joy, for sure.
Is this Alan Jackson in the 1993 Corvette?
Merry
F-150
Christmas.
Ranger XLT. Driven by Brandon Eisenhower, looks like.
Yeah. Competitive Cycles. They work on our motorcycle here local in Broadway and do a phenomenal job.
They got some fancy new rides on the back here.
Might be a little chilly for the four-wheeler and the motorcycle today.
It's okay.
No.
It's
Brandon says no. It's never too cold.
It's the only day of the year that my parents would let us ride these things in the winter because Santa brought it. If Santa brings it, you can ride it. It
Ride
doesn't
it.
matter. And the side-by-side here.
That has not seen much dirt recently.
No, absolutely not.
Broadway Emergency Services. I'm sorry, Ben Haven. Ben Haven Emergency Services.
And you know, Ben Haven just got a new facility on
Very
24,
nice.
27.
Very nice.
Yep, very nice.
And this was I actually went to Ben Haven for 4th to 8th grade, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
And the cool thing is my dad actually went there and graduated from Ben Haven School.
Wow, that's nice.
And they have recently moved it. But just love the Ben Haven community.
Of course. We've got, looks like Phil Stone coming through with these several vehicles. It's a beautiful Ford.
Yes, it is.
Very nice.
So have you warmed up yet? Sitting out here?
The wind is giving us a little break.
Just a
little
little.
tiny break.
Hey, at least it's not raining.
Oh. Well, that's never happened before, Bobby. It's been real warm before, very cold. You know, in between North Carolina weather. We love it.
So we were talking about snow earlier, so we're getting a few days off here Christmas, and my wife says the only plans that we have is wherever there's snow, I have to drive her there.
Really?
Wherever the closest place is.
Goodness.
So we're going to load up our puppies, put them in the back seat, and figure out where snow is.
Oh,
and she
my
said, I don't
goodness.
care if it's 8 hours away. We are going
Oh.
to see snow.
That is, well, I don't think you'll have to go far. You should take her to the ski places.
And up
You
in
know
the
they've
boot.
got it.
Yes.
It might not be real.
Yes.
Or man-made, I guess. Man-made, but where you guys are not, you moved away for a few years.
No, I've always lived here.
Okay.
But we used to travel with our work.
That's right.
And up and down the East Coast, and we got to see a lot of beautiful country. So, really quick story before the next ones come up. We got stuck in Pennsylvania, and it was supposed to be 3
no.
inches of snow. It was 12 inches of snow.
Oh, goodness.
And one town over was 24 inches of
Oh,
snow.
my
And
goodness.
she loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Oh, I can't drive in it. We've got Overhills High School from my side of the county. My family's property just borders the Overhills High School property, so we get to hear these guys all the time.
And Western Harnett used to be the only high school in this side of Harnett County, and Overhills came where it's
Yep.
expanded so much. So now we've got 3 on this side
Yes.
of Lillington.
Yep. I think I read something about Overhills recently. They have over 2,000 students.
Wow.
I think. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't quote me on that. I won't. But it was way more than I
I
realized.
believe it. This young lady is doing a great job directing now.
Absolutely. Followed by their color guard.
Very spirited today.
Absolutely. Maybe questioning the decision to wave flags around their heads on cold days, but it looks beautiful.
Yes.
And we've got support parents coming through.
Merry Christmas.
A high five from some of the Overhills family members.
Sand Hill Trash Services up next.
With the, looks like Elf coming out of the gas tank, I think.
Ah, they got him called up.
That's right. Central Carolina pressure washing coming through. And they've got an elf for a passenger.
Ah.
That is a really cute elf. We can barely see him on the camera. He's in there. Cute as can be.
Got to have a riding partner.
Uh-huh, of course. It's a long trip by yourself. And Western Harnett FFA, back to your,
Side of the town.
that's right. Chasing Tail Kennel from Broadway, North Carolina, saying Jesus is the reason for the season.
That's right. with some pretty puppies.
Oh, they're all
Merry
snuggled
Christmas.
up. They don't even notice that it's cold.
North Carolina FFA, a Southern League.
With their little barn. And some of their members dressed up as the barn animals.
They've got a cow on the back.
Uh-huh. Carolina Trace Fire Department. Being kind with their horns.
You know, these kids riding in the front seat of it's got to be a field day
it.
for them.
Yes, yes. Lee County Emergency Management. Incident support coming through. With the fire marshal.
So gross sanitation coming through here. This is their weekend fun entertainment.
Uh-huh.
And then the work truck.
We've got Peyton Gross, 3 times world champion, 2 times
Merry Christmas.
national champion in the beautiful boat.
So it brings up the question, can you ski?
No.
Me neither. Me neither.
Not on land or water. Nothing. I need shoes. That's the most complicated thing on these feet.
And I have trouble with that sometimes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Merry Christmas. Ford Bronco.
That has definitely made a big comeback too. You see
So
a
this
lot
is
of them.
a 69. I would have guessed that was one of the brand new ones, honestly. It's beautiful. Goodness.
I thought the same thing.
Beautiful.
Brick City Tigers of Sanford.
Okay, these guys are playing football. When they're not walking in the Christmas parades.
And
They got-
they brought their cheerleaders with
Look
them.
at those little cheerleaders.
Merry Christmas. Sloan Welding Equipment Service for your welding needs.
That's right. You don't think about all the things that welders are needed for unless you're a farmer
Yes.
and you need a welder to come and fix your all those gates and fences and all kinds of equipment. Keeps these guys busy out here, I'm sure. And my daughter's school, Ascend Leadership Academy, middle school cheerleaders. My daughter's not in middle school anymore, but high school.
And that is a school that's really taken off. here
Absolutely.
locally.
Yep.
Merry Christmas. Sanford Soccer League.
Is that one of your employees? or-
It is. She has played soccer with all of these little young ladies here.
Oh. Just join the parade.
That's it.
That's
Just jump right on
There
in.
you go. Gary Holder in his 2022 Dodge Challenger. Followed by Wade White, 1973 Chevy Nova.
And a beautiful Corvette.
Yep, that's Jaden Dula in that Corvette. Robert Peel in a 1988 Chevy S10.
And I don't remember this last year, but I used to drive a truck back in the day. And so don't remember
Burgundy
seeing
taxi cab just came through. You used to drive an 18-wheeler?
I did.
Oh,
I
my
did.
goodness.
So I always loved it. This one is a beautiful setup.
Woo! Thomas Transport. We've got Sanford Industrial Storage and Delivery. And I can tell you that these are pallets of LVP flooring on the back of this truck. Woo! They beat the fire trucks.
Yes, absolutely.
They win.
Paradise Towing, located right in Sanford. So people always think these trucks are so big and hard to drive. I could drive it better than I could my own pickup truck.
Oh! This is Massa and Sons Transportation. We know these guys for sure.
Beautiful red KW with presents and a tree on the back.
All right.
That's always the fun part in driving a truck is blowing the horn.
I guess so. And they've got, is that Cindy Lou on the back
It
there?
is.
Somebody. Bert's Dumpsters coming through. Service you can trust.
Griffin's Landscaping.
Can probably leave the lawnmower on the trailer for the rest of till about March.
That's right. That's right. Womack Farm Equipment, a little bit bigger tractors.
Right, the ones that are as big as your storefront.
Yes.
These are the ones.
Yes.
And they have got passenger princesses, we're going to call them, because I know that those things have got heat.
Yes.
They've got a cup holder for our Stanleys.
Radio, everything.
That's right. We can fix our hair and makeup, and we're good inside the tractors. We're good to go.
So when we first opened our store, I looked out the window one day, and this big green tractor that's behind it,
Yeah.
there was one set and pulled right up in the parking lot, just like it was a car. Got out, got their stuff, got right back
That's
in, kept
right.
on going.
That's what you do. That's the kind of things you get to see in Broadway.
That's right.
And that one's so warm, they've got the window open.
Yeah.
Nice. We should coordinate an entrance on the tractors next year. I did an entrance on a four-wheeler a couple of years ago in Sanford. I don't think that was safe. I don't think that was safe.
1978 Pontiac Firebird.
Very nice with Santa peeking out the top here. And Mr. Johnny Faircloth showing off his 2023 Camaro, as well as Corvette. Beautiful.
Very nice. I say State Trooper red because the State Troopers will see you when you go by.
That's right. Maybe car insurance red too.
Yes.
Is that true? It makes your car insurance higher? I think so. But it sure is pretty.
It is.
All
Carolina
right.
Concrete and Land Development. Now this is my kind of Chevrolet. Big old
Woo.
truck.
That's serious. That's what you got, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Not quite that big.
I was thinking, I've seen your trailer. How big? What lie did you tell to get a truck that big?
I need it. I told her I
And-
had to have it. I really needed it.
And we've got Santa and Mrs. Claus rounding up the end of the parade.
What everybody come to see.
That's right. They've got a special guest on the float with them this year from the Broadway Lions Club, the
There you
parade
go.
sponsor.
The Lions Club puts on a lot of good stuff. The Lee County Fair in Sanford, a lot of great people. They do a lot of great stuff for the community.
They do, saying, oh, what fun it is.
That's it.
And it has been fun.
It has. Chilly but fun.
That's right. Chilly but fun. We've made it again. Looks like the crowd enjoyed it. I think everybody had a good time.
Yes. I certainly enjoyed watching everybody come through.
Absolutely. Well, it's been a pleasure. I hope to see you again. We always use your parking lot. So
Well, and we get a front row seat.
that's right. It's wonderful. It's great.
Our employees get to come out and watch it. And just a great
event.
community day.
That's right. For your communities, support your small town events. They are just wonderful.
That's right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Happy Year.
You too.
We'll see you soon.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Welcome to Pop Heaven. What's poppin'? Here's what's poppin' daily at our little gourmet sweet shop here in beautiful downtown Broadway, North Carolina. Over 75 gourmet flavors of popcorn pop right here on site daily. Over 30 flavors of fresh-made gourmet fudge that rotates weekly. Over 40 flavors of Jelly Belly jelly beans. Over 50 flavors of fresh Taffy Town taffy. Fresh Bluebell ice cream paired with fresh-made waffle cones here in small batches to ensure yummy freshness. That's just to name a few of over 1,000 specialty items we offer. If you have family or friends visiting, stop by our map and pin your hometown. You should bob on by and see us. You won't be disappointed. One-stop shop, something for everyone. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sundays, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Thank you for watching the 2024 Broadway Christmas Parade. Brought to you by DeLambert Stone Attorneys at Law, Jessica Wheeler and Sanford Remax, and Pop Heaven Gourmet Popcorn and Sweet Shop. Sanford TV wishes you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.